So in 2025, I currently am running 6 blog sites with Mediavine. I have other sites that aren't in Mediavine. So I have more than 6 sites that I'm running, but I want to focus on these particular niche sites that I've been creating recently. And the truth about running these 6 blog sites, I occasionally get, emails from my subscribers or from course students, asking me, are you living your life on spreadsheets? How do you stay organized? What's your process? And to be honest with you, I do not thrive in such a constricted way. I use spreadsheets a bit, but I don't track everything. And when I start to track everything, I lose focus and just don't do it. So that has never worked for me. But I guess what I've been doing is working. So I just wanted to go through with that. And then I also wanted to share how much I'm making. So let's first talk about these 6 sites. So Twins Mommy site is in Mediavine in the first OG Mediavine, where you needed, I believe, 50,000 sessions. I got in and I've been in. And in one of my videos about Twins Mommy, I was telling you guys that, traffic was really low. It was I don't know if it was below 20,000 page views, but ever since Google decimated this blog, I barely had any traffic. And I wasn't really focusing on Pinterest and it just wasn't really working. But I pivoted. I am focusing now and my traffic is growing. So I'm still in regular old Mediavine with 50,000 impressions. The other site that is in Mediavine is this site, Smart Mom Ideas. It is a pregnancy, but I also made it a lifestyle blog. I was playing a lot trying to grow the traffic. I think the most that it ever got was 25,000. It's not there yet. I'm not really focusing on it. In one of my videos, I did say that, this site has, I don't know, it feels like 500 blog posts published. I know there's 2 blog posts that are very similar. I don't know what I should do, if I should keep those blog posts or just move them to a new site and just start fresh. So that's where that's at. And then my other one is a contributor site. Now, to be honest with you, this one I haven't touched in probably, I'd say 2 years, I think. So this one, it actually isn't earning from Mediavine. I didn't get any income. I don't know what to do with this. It's a contributor blog. There's just people, you can see the people's names. So I don't know. I don't know if what I'm going to do with this, but it's a great blog. I mean, it has a lot of content here. So yeah, there's that one. So those are the 3 main OG Mediavine blogs that I have. And then I have my niche websites. So my public one is Sponge Hacks. So this is my public one that I share on YouTube. And I share with you, what I'm doing with this site. I started this in 2022. This one was really focused with affiliate marketing in the first year. I was really wanting to ramp up the affiliate marketing. And then that wasn't really working. I still can't get more than 100 to 200 a month with affiliate marketing on Amazon particularly. And then I tried to get into Etsy. I tried to get into Wayfair and all that, but it never worked out. It was on my to-do list and I never signed up, I don't think, or I don't think I was accepted for Wayfair. They denied me or something. Something happened and I just lost focus with affiliate marketing for this site. I was making money in other ways. It wasn't working. And then I learned about Journey by Mediavine. This was something that was new, that was offered to bloggers with less than 50,000 sessions. I think the requirement said something like 10,000 sessions, but I've been hearing lately that blogs with only 1,000 sessions can get into Journey by Mediavine. I think the only caveat is that you probably need a lot of blog posts. So like I said, this was created in 2022 and then I recently applied. I don't know exactly when, but it's been a while since I applied. When the Journey by Mediavine happened, which I don't think it has been a year yet. By that time, I know I've had over 100 blog posts by then. So I don't know if Journey by Mediavine looks at okay, well, you don't have 10,000 sessions, but how many blog posts do you have? I don't know how detailed they look through your blog post to see if it's quality. I really don't know, but this got accepted. And then my 3 niche sites got accepted. My first one that I did a video on 42K page views in 1 month or 2 months got accepted. And then site number 2, I'm trying to think which is which. recently got accepted. Yes, that one just recently got accepted this month. And then site number 3, it's been 2 months. I recently did a video on the income for that and how the traffic grew over like 120%. So that I have those 3. I have a case study niche site for my course students in Pin and Win, and I haven't done much with that one. And that one's not in Journey by Mediavine. All right. So now you know the breakdown of all the sites. I have a little post here. So let me share this. All right. So I belong to a blogging forum, and one of the topics was to reveal your niche sites income. And so I decided to play along, and I have here, I started 3 new niche sites, like I mentioned, and 1 case study site, like I mentioned, in July 2024. Around that time, June, July is when I created the site. I don't think I created one in August. I may have. And then I have my public site that I share on YouTube, and that I have 3 in Journey by Mediavine, and that I'm also a freelance writer. I do have a writer that helps me with my content as well. So for the public site, which is Sponge Hacks, I earned $1,976 or $1,976. This is for mid-December to mid-January. Journey by Mediavine doesn't really give me like a 30-day, within the month. It's half month. I don't know with the old the original platform, if that's the case or not. Anyways, the first site, income, I haven't talked too much about this site. But it was the first site that reached 42,000 page views in a month or 2. I was shocked at how fast it grew. It was in the summer. I was like, wow, this is really good. And then it became pretty stable. It didn't really move. It dipped down a bit, and now it's hovering around, I want to say 50,000 page views. But the income during that time before January was around $1,000, and it really took a dip in January. It's at 651. So the RPMs are much lower, even though the traffic is increasing. So hopefully the RPMs will increase, especially during the summertime. I guess maybe this blog, gets its most traffic during that time. I really don't know. This is a new niche for me. It's something that I'm interested in. So we'll see if the RPM just grows and grows as the seasons go on. And then the second site I have here as the third site that I mentioned in my YouTube videos. So that one is my most profitable, the quickest traffic generating, income generating blog that I have. It is extremely popular on Pinterest, and it hit some viral pins in end of December, early January. So because of that bump, I made $2,000. Now, the third site is the second site that I mentioned in this video that just got into Mediavine. And so that is earning around $12. That is for this month so far. So not much. So the total for those sites is $4,685. Now let's look at my OG site. So the first site is Twins Mommy that I created in 2016. For the last 30 days, it's made $1,501. The second site is my contributor site that I showed you, which was Imperfectly Perfect Mama. It's not making anything here. And then the third site was Smart Mom Ideas. It's making around $298. So the total for that one is $1,799. So the grand total of everything is $6,494. Now, I am impressed with that because when I started these niche sites, I think one of my goals was to just at least make $5,000. With the total brain fart that I forgot that I already have these sites, my original old sites in Mediavine. I just didn't think they were making that much money, but they're making almost $2,000, which is kind of nice. And I am focusing on Twins Mommy more. Eventually, I'm going to be focusing more on Smart Mom Ideas once I figure out the content plan for that site. But the contributor blog, I don't know what to do yet. I don't think I have bandwidth for that site quite yet. So we will see how that goes. But all in all, $6,500. My new goal now is to make at least 10 grand with all of these sites. And I believe it's possible with the push of this beginning of the year content that I can dole out on certain sites that do well at this time of the year. And that I am pivoting my Twins Mommy income to focus on more Pinterest loving topics that will help. So once I have and dial in on all of that, and then dial in on my site 3 content, my Smart Mom Ideas, then I believe that income, and hopefully the site 1 income RPMs go up so I can make more money because there's a lot of traffic coming to that site. Then I can see it probably, jumping 1,000 or 2,000, and then just maybe the seasonal trends I can focus on, and then it'll really ramp up. So that's the income for all the blogs. But in regards of managing all the content, I have a writer for my niche sites. And so all I have to do is go to the back end of my sites and then put in the topics, and then she just writes them and she does them. She creates the images and writes all the stuff. I just have to create the pin images for them. For this site, I don't have a writer. It's just me. So I just, on the weekends, I've been really focusing on trying to write a blog post. So I actually wrote this blog post, the 20 beautiful spring mantle decor ideas and declutter your home. I wrote those over the weekend. So there you go. So I have the 2 new one. If I have time this week, I'll do another one, but on the weekend, I'll try and either focus on this site or my Twins Mommy site. I'm in the process of writing a post right now for Twins Mommy. So that's just in the back end on my burner whenever I can squeeze in that time. So that's how I manage my own sites. And I have my site, elnakane.com, but I haven't really published any blog posts. August was the last time here. I'm not too worried about this site. It does help me make money with the courses that I have on this site, but I have an email list of 20,000 subscribers. So as long as I am dialed in with that, then I can make sales rather than publishing content. This used to get a ton of SEO traffic, up to 60, 70,000 page views. Then it dwindled to 40,000 page views, and I was pretty strong at the 45,000 page views. Now I'm lucky to get 20,000 page views for this site, and it's not worth it. The industry is harder now. Like the keywords are more difficult for this industry of freelancing. So I'm just sort of going to focus on my YouTube channel for this site and for my email list. But like I said, for this site, I search topics with pin clicks. I use Pin Generator to automate my Pinterest strategy, and I use Canva to create the pins, mostly the ones that do really well. So that's what I've been doing. I don't mess up. I don't get confused of the content pieces. Each blog is completely different in the niche. There's minor overlap, but it is varied enough so that I know. Typically, every day I have posts that are just in draft mode and they need to be published. So in any given day, I have 5 to 8 blog posts that need to be published, and I just do my best to get them published. That's it. I just have to worry in the beginning of the month, does my writer have enough content pieces? I think she gets, 5 to 10 content pieces to write for the month for all my sites. I have that, and then it's just on my end. And some months I am slower, and other months I can just crank it out. So it depends on my time. It depends on my client pieces. It depends on where my focus is. All right. So that's a breakdown of my Mediavine income and process. If you have any specific questions about this, just post them below. I'm here to help you. And make sure to check out my video of how I grew my blog traffic 121%. All right. I'll see you guys in that video. Make sure to give this video a like, comment down below, and I'll see you in that video.